Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were doing part 8 of Vanilla. This is part 9, where at this point we're coming into this area, and the title kind of gives this away. The title of this mission is called "It's a Trap." So.
Yes, Admiral Ackbar. How are you today?
Yeah, essentially. So, from the last scene, we found Orson when we beat the Renval chapter, like outside the castle. And then coming in here, Orson just looks so, like, messed up and weird. And then he kind of leads us into the castle where it's believed that Ephraim is being held captive. Mm-hmm. So we have to save him. So yeah, Orson's being kind of sketchy. He's like, yeah, Prince Ephraim is being kept in a cell back here. And she's like, yeah, very well. And then Seth is like, okay, this, like, enough. He's like, okay, Sir Orson, how long ago were you taken prisoner? Some 2 weeks past. Prince Ephraim and I were forced to surrender. We've been held captive here in this dungeon since that black day. And Seth's like, did you gain any news from your captors during that time? Unfortunately, no, not a word. Our daily meal was brought to us by servants from the neighboring village. They were instructed not to speak to us, and we heard nothing of the war. Tell me, Seth, how fares Rennes? And Seth's like, well, Rennes has fallen. King Fado, which is Ephraim and Erica's dad, the king is dead. It's like, dead? I'm like, king. My apologies, Princess Erica. I have served you poorly. You're not to blame, Sir Orson. We must look to the future, not find fault in the past. The Grado army pursues me in hopes of acquiring my bracelet. My brother wears this bracelet's twin, and he is in danger too. Bracelet? I remember. Prince Ephraim still wears the bracelet. And Grado is after them? If that's the case, Princess. Perhaps you should entrust the bracelets to someone else. And this is where Orson's like...
Yeah, that sounds sketchy.
Perhaps, but give them to me or to Seth. Let someone you trust guard them. And at this point, if the Empire desires your bracelet, you are in danger as long as you hold on to it. For your own safety, Your Highness, please, what say you? We must not allow the sacred stone of Rennes to be taken. Everything you say is true and sensible, yet... And then Seth is like, okay, that's it. And Seth gets in front of Erica. Sir Orson, blah, blah, blah. I am sorry for this, but please give me your weapons. And Seth is like, what are you talking about, Seth? Can't you see I'm unarmed? Do you think they will allow prisoners weapons? What kind of injury have you taken to suggest such foolishness? If I am mistaken, then I will give you all due apologies. However, there are questions I have that I cannot answer. Too many questions. Why did no enemy reinforcements come from the castle during our battle outside? Why would you escape your cell and yet leave Prince Ephraim in chains? How do you know of the tie between the bracelets and the sacred stone? Seth, there is some misunderstanding here. Why do you conceal a blade within your doublet? Or doublet?
Just fucking calling the man out.
Yeah, Seth is smart. He's like probably one of the smartest characters in this game. And Orson's like, okay, very well. You haven't changed a bit, Seth. If only Erica had been alone. You, however, simply will not be deceived. And Erica's like, what? Seth's like, Orson, why'd you betray Rennes? My fondest wish will be granted, to spend the rest of my days in the embrace of my loving wife once more. And they're like, what are you talking about? So this is when we come across Torado, who is kind of like the main bad guy of the early game.
Oh my god, I keep hiccuping. What the fuck?
Who are you? We've never met. I am Torado, loyal and talented aide to Valter, general of the Grado army. You're that monsters, and you are General Seth of Rennes, yes? I thought to catch a little bird in my net, and it seems instead I've snared a hawk. And yeah, they're kind of like, what the hell's going on? Why is this happening? And the whole thing is that Ephraim had fled when Valter showed up here at the castle. So they decided, we're gonna capture Erica so Ephraim will come back and then catch two birds with one stone. So there's one thing that when you start looking around at this map, you'll start to notice pretty quickly.
I feel like I recognize this map from Heroes.
Well, if you take a look, so there's this whole map here, you'll notice this top area here was where Ephraim started. and then you went around the top section
Okay.
and came around to this throne room. So,
Well, that's a thing.
so Torado is a Death Goyle, which is like a second line to one of the enemy gargoyles. He has a Toxin Lance. He will not move from his spot, so I can pelt him with magic. And he's got really low res, low luck. He's got Darting Blow, so +5 attack speed when initiating battle. But other than that, he's probably going to be a pushover. Now, there's a big empty space here, like in the bottom left of the map, which is something that we'll have to get to when it happens. Door key from this guy. Which guy has? One of these guys has a chest key, and I don't remember which one. Oh, none of them do. So something I didn't even think about is maybe having a thief on the map is ideal. Especially since there's like a whole bunch of different... I might bring Calm onto this match just to have someone who can steal. So what I'm going to do... So we're going to bring Calm. We're going to outfit him with basically just his lockpick. We can give him a sword, but
Why not? Swords are fun.
it's basically all we can give him. So a sword and a lockpick, that's basically it. And then I have to bench one person, so I think I'm gonna bench Vanessa for this.
Carter, I need you to scare me.
Oh, I have to bench 2 people. Fuck. I don't want to scare you while this is recording.
I have hiccups though, and it's like really bugging me.
Are you about to like... try to just focus on the hiccup. Like, prepare yourself.
I'm focusing, and it's making me hiccup more.
Like put the game down and just wait for it.
I tried that.
It says here I have to drop another character, so I think I'm gonna drop Natasha as well, because I want to bring Franz with me. So let me see here. Let's change the formation. Colm is gonna stay in the back. I don't want him getting hurt.
I'm
Ross.
gonna move my ass.
But then we're not gonna hear you.
I can be loud. Can you hear me from here?
I don't know. I turn down the volume when I record.
That's true. I mean, I'm right here. I'm just like a little further away.
Alright, so. Let me just grab some.
Buddy once told me.
Let's see. I can give the Dragon Spear to Ross now, because Ross can use it. Other than that, I don't think there's anything to really sell or give away. Okay. I think that's all we can do. This is probably going to be a really long fight. So I'd expect a long fight from this one, because this is a big map, and this is basically the final map in the endgame route. Or no, in the what the fuck am I saying? This is the final mission in the early game. Yeah. Okay, so let's Gills, Mr. Gilliam, kind of get those out there. A lot of the enemies have steel lances too, so that's important to know. Iron Sword, not really going to do any damage to... Let's bring Carter over here. We're going to bring Colm up. We're going to have Franz come over this way. Plus Erica's going to come out over here. And we'll have Loot come up. Alright, heavy spear in hand to slap that guy right in the face. Get the door key. And then bring Joshua up. So we've got the whole front area packed. Guy's gonna come after Franz, of course. Everyone comes after Franz.
I keep forgetting about your guy's keychain.
And at the end of the first turn, that's when Big Bro Ephraim shows up with Kyle and Ford. So you control both sides at this point. Ephraim still has the poison sword, which is good. That's what I gave him before finishing the mission. Kyle has the elixir, and Ford also doesn't have anything extra. But yeah, we got our big boys here. Alright, so now Barter attack the soldier. Alright. I want Franz to get some experience here because... Thank you for the crit, Franz! Alright, so Franz got to level up. Alright. I gotta be careful because there's an archer that's right around that corner there. So let's see. We got to get that door open. All those knights are going to come out and attack me. So let's bring the big man in front. I might train Colm. It depends on how good he does in this mission for me. Because honestly, I just have him for one reason, and that's just to steal. Alright, now we got our bros, got the Tarvos bros, we've got Tarvos bros, and we got Ephraim. Alright, now everyone's going to come out and attack Gilliam because he's in the doorway. Let's have Gilliam soak up that EXP. Let's have him sponge up that EXP. Oh, he learned Intimidate.
That cuts Luciano's attack.
Yeah, it does. But in this one, it either increases it lowers enemy avoid, I believe. So now Gilliam is doing 100% hit on every knight that's coming up to him.
You can tell I played you can tell the Pokemon games I played most are 3rd gen because I immediately think of Pucciana.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, so that guy's going for forward. There's a mage coming down. God, I wish that did more damage. I'm gonna have to train Ephraim like crazy if I'm gonna be using him for this. Alright. Kyle gets a level up. He's now level 9. I believe I can have them evolve. Change class.
Evolve.
Now I'm thinking Pokemon, yeah. I can have them change class with a Master Seal. I'm not exactly sure about that yet, though. Let's use the Heavy Sphere for Erica. Excuse me.
You good?
Yep.
My hiccups are gone now, by the way.
Yep. Told you.
No, I just want them going faster, which is why I wanted to scare me.
Alright, so next up we're bringing the fam downtown. Let's bring Gilliam out, so let's bring Loot up. We're gonna have Colm hide behind. And Joshua is gonna start making his way down.
Downtown?
Yep, making his way downtown, walking fast, faces past and he's homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Every time I think of that, I always think of the cockatoo.
Alright, so Luke got a level up. She's now at a C rank for the Lance as well. Come on, Loot. Boom! Crit! Oh! Thank you, Loot. Play you like a loot. Alright, we got a mage coming down here. So Luke's gonna be healing. We've got a shaman over here. And we got a longbow over here. So basically all we can do is just have... Oh! Steel blade. Probably give that to Franz. So let's just kill this longbow guy with Gilliam. And let's have Calm move again. I don't know why, but we'll just have him move again. Just kind of move him over a bit. What is her... Oh, her res is terrible. So it's at this point, they've been building up that... what's his name? Ephraim and Erica can have a little conversation with each other. So I'll read out the conversation now because they're right next to each other.
Ooh, do it.
Boom. So Ephraim and Erica are face to face. Ephraim says, "Erica, are you well? Brother, is it really? You're alive, you're alive." "Well, of course I am. After we escaped Renville, I thought I'd strike a blow against the Emperor himself. When I heard that you'd been waylaid by the enemy, however, I turned back to find you. Looks like my timing was impeccable. I'm so sorry. The irony is that I was trying to rescue you. All I did was interfere with your plans. What are you talking about? You came to help me, didn't you? Your efforts alone are enough to inspire me. Come on, Erica. The enemy awaits." So, yep, now they're both, like, hey, let's go and kick the enemy's ass together. It's like, fuck yeah. There's also Franz. His brother is Ford. So they have a conversation as well. So Franz is like, "What, brother?" He's like, "Huh, Franz, how have you been?" It's like, "I should ask you. We heard you were captured by Grado's men. I was worried." "Worried? I ride with Prince Ephraim, little brother. Death will have a tough time catching anyone who rides with our prince. But it's not like we've avoided trouble altogether, that's for sure. Say, have you grown taller on me? I have. I've also finished my training. I'm now a sworn knight of Renas. You just watch. I'm gonna be on par with General Seth one day. You want to be like the general, eh? What about me? Oh, I still want to be like you too, brother. Ford is like, hey, dude, why don't you want to be like me? So I think I'm gonna have those two close to each other so that they can get a support going. Alright. So now there should be some enemies popping up soon in the bottom. Yep, there we go. Alright, so these enemies all have lances. Oh, except for one guy that has a sword. Alright, let's move Ephraim over. God, I really need to train Ephraim, because he is gonna need a lot of fucking training.
It'll be a lot easier when you have that like fucking Tower of Babel or whatever it's called. Right?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be happening like soon. Like right after this mission's done, I'll get the tower.
What's it called again?
Tower of Valmy.
Okay, I called it the Tower of Babel.
Oh my gosh. Ardor is also close to level 10. When the trainee classes get to level 10, they get the option to transform into an actual class. But they're actually more powerful than the regular class that they're turning into.
Fuck.
So...
Is it because they were like a
what the
before?
fuck was that? There was like a weird animation thing that said like, sure shot. And I was like, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a sure shot.
But yeah, are they hired because they were a trainee before?
Yeah,
or?
so they had like extra experience added on. So that's why I always train Ross, because like he's a journeyman in the original game. But by the time he hits level 10, it's like, alright, you can turn him into either a fighter or a pirate. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go pirate because I want him to be a berserker. Because like berserkers are fucking cool. They're just like, hey, I have an axe that's like the size of my body, and I'm just gonna throw it up in the air and then come down and just smack you in the face.
I think you just like axes.
Axes are cool.
Do you want to talk about Hector and how much you love Hector?
Hector's cool because he is like, he's like, he doesn't give a shit. He's also apparently...
Axe unit?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, he's an axe unit. Axe units are cool. Like, what do you want me to say? Can you please hit this Gilliam? Please kill
Carter!
this guy. What?
Felicity's on my island.
Wait, Felicity?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She literally moved from your game to my game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really want her anymore. I want to see what Intimidate does, actually. Intimidate. -10 avoids all enemies within 2 tiles. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so Gilliam is now level 10. Alright. So I can actually start moving up with Gilliam. He's actually pretty close to the enemy, the stuff. I don't know what to call this. There's just a lot of shit happening right now in this mission, so... Oh. You're gonna try and throw that at Erica? God, man. You guys don't know. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this fucker. How far can I move him? I really want to just kill this guy. Fuck, he's too strong.
Kill the asshole.
You know, the guy I want to kill is like Wait, I could probably do it.
Do it.
Do it. Meh. 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 How far can I move? Okay. What do we have here? We've got thunder. Alright, come on, Colm. Well, I can't steal from this guy. True. Hit him in the face with a sword. It's gonna block you guy. You. I'm gonna block you so that you can't go anywhere. Thank you, Gil.
Welcome. I'm always gonna do this.
Yes, I know. So Gilliam is like my #1 Tarvos. Oh, that broke hand axe. And then I've got the other Tarvos bros.
Tarbros. I'm gonna call them the Tarbros, okay?
I got the other Tarbros. Let's bring... Yeah, let's bring Arter over here. I want to see if he changes, like, right at the end of, like, when he gets to level 10. Or if he has to wait until the end of the chapter. Hit him right in the face with the axe.
I caught an ant.
You caught an ant. You had to leave food out, like, on the ground to do that, right?
Yeah, I went a day in the future. Today's Saturday.
Yeah.
So I went a day in the future and bought a turnip and then went back in time. Yep, got an ant.
Ross. Ooh, thank you, Ross. Now, let's see. Ooh, I like those odds. Alright, so Franz is gonna jump up here. Kyle and get healed. Joshua's already level 10 as well, so I could change his class if I wanted to. I don't think I'm going to do it yet.
God, we got trash for the flies. We trash man. Like garbage.
Hey, garbage. Throw garbage all across the ring. Alright, let's move Franz back over so he can get healed. So, for clerics, if you use a staff that is like a higher skill level, you get more experience for it. I don't know if it's like that for the other games, but that's how it is for this game. Let's see. Can you fucking one-shot this guy? Thank you, loot.
There's a bug and I couldn't get it.
Oh. A lot of longbows in this area. Alright, Mr. Gilliam. the iron axe. Alright. Oh, Gilliam is so fucking strong. Oof. Yes, Gilliam. Yes, Gilliam. Ooh, I don't like those odds, so I'm not going to do that one.
Well, what were the odds?
Trying to see if I can get some stuff for Calm. However, it's... The enemy can do 10 damage to him. He's got 13 HP, but he's also got a crit of 9. I don't trust any sort of crit anymore. Thanks to newer Fire Emblem games.
Yeah. So fuck Fire Emblem. I love it.
Fuck this game, I love it.
Fire Emblem is like being in a toxic relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That makes it sound horrible, babe.
I know.
This game isn't that bad.
You suffer a lot through Fire Emblem, though.
Alright, so let's have Ephraim get healed up because he needs some help apparently. We're gonna move everyone up slowly. Have everyone past Joshua so Joshua can start healing people. I didn't realize how many Tarvos I actually have on my on my team.
You have a lot?
I've got 3.
Oh, goddamn.
Because every single Cavalier has turned into a Tarvos.
Well, at least it's easy to keep track of them.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, no, actually, that's not true. Franz is supposed to be a Cavalier. He stayed a Cavalier. He just changed to a female Cavalier. Ford and Kyle both changed to Tarvos where they were Cavaliers in the original game. Gilliam changed to a Tarvos, but he was actually a knight in the original thing, so... Loot, kill that guy. I want to bring Colm over to the far left because there's 2 chests that he can grab. Alright. So now we're kind of in the lull period where I have to just kind of wait around for the other team to move forward. Ooh, Arter's getting crits left and right. Do you need a net? Yeah, we need a net.
So donating a net.
Oh. We're gonna send the people who are feeling good up first. Have everyone else who needs some healing just stay back a bit. Can you like hit him with a crit or something, Ephraim? Like, please? Archer taking a shot at loot. Ooh, what's Calm getting healed from? Oh, is that... Wait a minute, who has... Allies with within 2 tiles recover 20% HP. Okay, that's why. Excuse. Okay, this should get Ephraim some experience. Come on. Come on, guys, let's move forward. Let's give Ephraim some kills. Let's help him out. Let's do a little bing bang boom. Oh shit. Okay, loot only has like like 9 uses of one weapon and 7 uses of another weapon.
Oh, well, fuck.
So.
That's gonna be fun.
Gilliam's now level 12. Alright. Let's... Alright, let's move Gilliam back. And let's just wait. Boom. Thank you. That. Oh, there we go. Alright, Ephraim is now up to D rank on the sword. Finally. This is probably a really long part. And think about this. This is still just the early game. Yep. That's how long some of these missions are going to be. Let's heal up Ephraim. If everything goes to plan with the crazy run, it's going to be a lot quicker. Because I've also turned off animations for the crazy run.
Yeah.
So
it's just naturally quicker.
It's going to be quicker regardless. How am I going to do this? Boom. This guy in the face. Boom. Thank you, forward. And bring Kyle up. And while that's happening, have these guys hit the wall. Alright, give Franz good weapon. And okay. Yep, this guy's gonna go for Franz. Of course. But Franz can double him. Double, 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 double. Let's bring the flyers around.
I'm hiding and I see you.
You're not hiding very well, babe.
No, I'm hiding.
Alright, let's just get this one out of the way. Get Franz to kill that guy. So at this point, there's only one guy left. So let's just bring everyone to him. while we bring Calm over to the other side. Alright, Calm, grab the chest. There's a Night Crest, which is really important. And what is the other item of choice in here? A Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield gives us extra defense. So, I think that should go to Big Boy Ephraim. Since we're going to be going through the Ephraim route on Vanilla, I'm pretty sure that's the only possible route that we can take for this. Do 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 do. All right, let's go. Alright, Ephraim. Give him that. Let's give him the Steel Blade. We can probably use it at some point. That increases defense to 11, so he's a B fuel tank. And we're going to bring everyone inside. Boo. Heal Garcia up. It's probably a waste, but I don't care. Gets Joshua some experience. And now we don't really need Calm here. Alright. Let's get it started in here.
Let's get it started in here.
So Torado is now a Death Coil, which is basically an evil gargoyle.
Death Coil.
The Death Coil. Is that what they're called?
Edgy.
So edgy.
This summer, Drowning Death.
This summer.
Just two guys in a van. And then a meteor hits.
Everyone's gonna pelt this guy from afar because he can't move. Nobody can hit him right now, though. Garcia can hit him. Hit him with a 2. Hit him with a 2. Boy, hit him with a 2. Got him. Increase in magic, luck, and defense. Alright. Let's go, guys. Let's fucking smash it. Smash and grab. Start Ardor. Hit him with a fire.
I can do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
I can level up. I can get Ardor to the end right here.
Okay.
Come on, Ardor. If I can get you to kill the boss, then you get all the experience, and then you get to become either... Pupils can go up to being either a mage or a shaman. But if he becomes a shaman, he drops his... Oh, wait a minute. How should I do this? If he becomes a shaman, he drops his fire magic level. He gets a dark magic level, but he cannot use fire magic anymore. Oh, how should I do this? Come on, man, come on. Hit him with like a crit or something. Damn. Come on, bro. Come on. Hit him with something. Thank you. What can you hit him with? Oh, that would kill him. Nope. Nope, that would kill him. Fuck. Come on, Arter. You're so close. You're like right there. Does that increase to 5? Alright. Here we go. Here is the moment.
It is the moment.
He crit him too. Oh, very impressive. However.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So I guess Arter is like a second level pupil? What did he learn? Wait, what did he just learn? Oh, he learned Paragon. Experience gained is doubled.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And that is it for this mission. So, I'll show you this section here, guys. So essentially, this is the end of the early game where you kind of get to see what's going on between Erica and Ephraim. And they kind of talk about their friend who is the Prince of Grotto. They talk about Leon.
He is lying.
Lion. So, this is where you kind of get to see the relationship between Lion and Erica and Ephraim. So, I usually don't really watch that scene as much, so you suppose Lion is... So they're kind of wondering what the fuck is Lion doing since the start of this war, because the war is between Rennes and Grotto. And then they make their way back to Tana, and then you come across Innes, who Innes finally shows himself. And then you meet Mur as well, who Mur is kind of this game's Manakee. Oh, and this is where you also see the Tower of Valmy being taken over by enemies. So you get 10,000 gold, and it's at this point that Ephraim and Erica have two different missions that they have to be doing. So Erica and Ephraim will now part ways. Which of them will you accompany? Go with Erica to Roston or go with Ephraim to Grotto? And since I'm going to be playing as Ephraim's side on the vanilla run, I'm going to go with Ephraim. Will you go with Ephraim? Yes, I will. So no matter what side you choose, the rest of the troops kind of come and they're like, we are going with whoever you chose. So in this case, Seth is like, he's like, yes, well, Lady Erica was like, yeah, you need to go with Ephraim and kind of go with him. After that, after you start the mid-game, that's when these new options show up on the map, such as the Tower of Valmy. So the Tower of Valmy has appeared to the east of Castle Freya on the world map. Once held by Grotto's troops, it has become home to a host of dark creatures. Battling these monstrosities is a good way for units to gain strength. Try using the tower as a training area to gain extra experience. Be aware you cannot save your battle preparations for tower skirmishes. Once you clear a tower map, you'll have access to the next floor. Each floor is more difficult than the last, so come prepared. Dark creatures also may appear on other bases on the world map. To engage these demons in combat, simply place the cursor on their location and press the A button. If the battle goes poorly and you're in danger of losing units, use the retreat command on the map menu to withdraw your troops. So, yes. So at this point, that's when enemies will appear on like past areas that you've taken over. And it's like, okay, you can go to these areas if you want to. And yeah. Let me just check what my... Alright, there's something I've wanted to check for a while now. Can I... Oh shit! Alright, I didn't mean to do that.
What'd you do?
I wanted to see if the Master Seal would work on the Tarvos characters to bring them into the next level. So I kind of turned Gilliam a little too early. I didn't save before I did that.
Oh.
So... Well, that shows that I can use those Master Seals on the Tarvos Bros, and I can turn them if I want to, at pretty much any point. So yeah, that's going to be about it, guys. When we come back on this part, we're going to start through Ephraim's first mission. So, alright, see you guys.
Peace.